Girl. See, here's some other people with a garden over here. Really cool old homes over here. I will go back the other way and try and get a little better video for you. Here's a monster chuck hole. This is Finkle. You can tell I'm old school because I refer to Finkle as 5 Mile Road, which it isn't. It's Finkle. But it would be if they named it a mile road. That's where I'm going to be meeting a guy for coffee, right there. But I'm a little early. As you can tell, you know, the area has suffered through the economic downturn, but it hasn't dampened their spirits. I mean, look at all these gardens. Mulching. Really impressive. I find people really friendly here. I mean, it's really like the country in a way. Look at this one, just big, huge garden plots. This is really outstanding. I know of no other area in the farm is environmentally verified. That's great. I don't know of any other area in the city that is this good with regard to you know, trying to do the right thing, making use of vacant land. I don't know whether they sell this commercially or it's for the people that live in the area, or what's going on. But whatever they're doing with it, I give them a big A. There is a website, I guess. I should try and find the address for you. Cute little house. Old neighborhoods, the big yards. See, here's another one. The coffee place I'm going to go, you can get French press coffee there, if you can believe it. It's kind of like some kind of community organization to teach people good food preparation, hygiene practices, that kind of thing. I was going to ask to interview them last time, but I don't want to, you know, everywhere I go with a camera, show up and want to talk to every single person, so I passed last time. Neighborhood watch. I think this trip I'm going to try and talk to just the average people living in a neighborhood. See what's going on, what they have to say, what their attitude is with regard to Detroit's future. I bet this place is loaded with deer and pheasant. As you can tell, they've had their struggles here. This is a cool old house. This place is kind of known for dumping. I don't know why people feel so comfortable doing it, but it's a constant issue here. I'd be pissed off too if I lived someplace and someone thought they could just dump their shit in my neighborhood. This Sunoco guy is trying to make a go of it. If you can't make it as a liquor shop down here, you got a real problem. There was a couple guys out here. I thought maybe I'd hit them up for an interview if possible. Catch one of these community gardening people outside. The guy that I'm meeting, really an interesting, bright guy. He comes on a chat board once in a while. For you people that have come on the chat's really not my forte, I guess. I'm just not one of those type guys, but I like putting it on. Gives people a chance that aren't set up to communicate. I mean, I never get too much activity off it, but it doesn't matter because it's kind of providing a venue for people to try and get their own channel going. And see a cute little park? That's probably federal grant money. Get their own little channel going, subscribers, do their own thing. I'm all for helping anybody that's trying to promote their own channel on YouTube. They can put links to their channel on my channel on every video I have if you want. It's no problem. This is a little newer neighborhood. Looks like there's an old abandoned school there, maybe not. A lot of abandoned schools. You know, you got a town that had 2 million at one time, that has around 650,000 now, and a low public school population. It just got to the point where, you know, for financial reasons it's a no-brainer, but you just didn't have the students any longer. And upkeep of vacant buildings is expensive. It's expensive enough when, watch out bird, it's expensive enough when the building's occupied, but when it's unoccupied, it's not like the expenses go away. You may save your money on climate control. Yep, here's an abandoned school. It's a drug-free school zone. Yeah, I don't know. Hubert Elementary School. Yeah, I don't know how long that's been closed. But you see this, here's a public-owned property by the city, and there are residences living around here, and that's probably owned by Detroit, and they don't even do the basic maintenance. The guy, he's keeping his place up. A lot of old boats and cars in yards around here. It's crazy. Well, there's enough grass cutting around to go around here. It must be impossible to get rid of an old boat when it's not running, which is why there's so many of them just laying around in vacant lots. So coming up to Finkle again. Feral cats all over the place. Finkle and Lamp here. People are always getting at me about not putting the streets. Well, there you go. Finkle and Lamp here. I try to be conscious of that, but it's not always that easy. Of course, car washes are a huge business. There's a famous fish place up here, Scotty's Fish. See it up there on the left? This is a cop or a security guard. That's a Detroit cop. Now this looks, I don't know if the car is occupied or just sitting out in the middle of nowhere. See, here's another one of these community gardens. I'm gonna ask this guy. This looks like Jonathan, but it's not him.